Tom's Life. Today's Sunday special is Thai green curry. The ingredients you need are 2 chicken breasts, coriander, 4 shallots, 2 green chilies, 1 red chilli, courgette, babycorn, ginger, 3 garlic cloves, coriander, coconut milk, salt, ground black pepper, Pok Choi and caster sugar, and also you need lemongrass. We're going to start off with making the paste, so you're going to grind everything in a pestle mortar. First step is to prep your garlic. You have a garlic bulb and you take it off, and you want 3 nice pieces of garlic like this. Now you're going to trim the ends using a sharp knife, and then you're going to peel the skin off just like that. Then you're going to place it in the mortar, and then you do it again. So I'll show you how I did that. So you're just trimming the ends of your garlic, and you're peeling the layer of skin off. Once you have done that, you place it in with your other one, and you finish off doing your garlic. Next step is to prep your lemongrass. You first want to chop the ends off. Be careful with using a sharp knife. Then you want to chop it in the middle. Down the middle again, but be careful. And then just chop it into pieces like that. Don't worry, they want to be like that thin, because we're going to proper grind them in a minute with all the other herbs and spices. This will give flavour to your Thai green curry. And once you've done that, you place them in with your garlic. You do the rest of your lemongrass. Next step, we're going to prep the green chilies. So we're going to chop the heads off, and then we're going to chop it down the middle, because we're going to take some of the seeds out. It will still be hot, but not fiery hot. So what you do is you place them like that, and you just want to scrape them all out. Give them a little rub. You're getting all the seeds out, but the flesh, the green flesh, will have still heat. If you were making a really fiery Thai green curry, you can leave the seeds in, but if you're cooking for other people, you might want to take them out, because they might not like really spicy hot chilies. So once you have prepped and took all the seeds out of your chilies like this, you're going to chop them just into pieces. But always be careful after, when you have prepped your chilies, not to rub your eyes or anywhere, because they will sting. So after, when you have done them, you want to give them a good clean under some hot water. So I'm just going to chop them like that. I'll show you again how I did that. So we just chop them into four medium pieces, and now we're also going to place them with our garlic and lemongrass, and then we're going to grind it in a minute. Now you want to start grinding it, or you want to give it a good bash. so it goes nice and smooth. Next step, we're going to prep the ginger. So you first chop it in half again, and you want to chop it into, slice it into a few pieces like that. Then you're going to place it in your pesto or mortar, and you do the other half of your ginger. We're going to grind it in a minute, and then it will go in with your lemongrass, chilies and garlic, and then you add in some salt, pepper, coriander and sugar, and this will be your paste. When you start frying your chicken, you add this and a bit of coconut, and it will bring a nice Thai green curry. Next step, we're going to prep the shallots. So you first chop your ends off. And you're going to peel the skin. You take 2 layers of skin off. Once you have diced your shallots like this, you're going to place it in with your ginger in the pesto mortar. And you're going to do the rest of your shallots. But before you do the rest of your shallots, you just want to start grinding it so you can add in more of the shallot onions. So you're just bashing it. Make a paste. You don't have to do it this way where you make everything, where you buy everything and you make your paste yourself. You can just buy a Thai green paste already made. It's up to you. Now you have mustered down a bit using your mortar. You want to add in a good handful of coriander to your pesto mortar, and what you want to do is you want to proper blitz it down using the front of your mortar, so it adds in some flavour to the shallot and ginger. You add in the leaves too and the stalks, because that's got loads of flavour for the Thai green curry, and you're just pressing it down. So you're making like a paste. Should be a nice green colour now when you've added in your coriander. Once you have blitzed your ginger, onion and coriander, you want to add it to your chilli, lemongrass and garlic. Now you add 1 teaspoon to your mixture. You don't want to make it too sweet, so you only add in 1 pinch. It's just to balance the flavours, and then you give it a mix. You're using your spoon. And you also add in some ground black pepper. Next step is to prep your chicken. You want to chop it in half, like I have already done here. Then you want to just finely slice it into little pieces. Once you've got nice pieces like that, you place it in your bowl and you do your other chicken. Next step is to prep your courgette. You first chop your ends off. Then you chop it down the middle. Always be careful you don't cut yourself. Or half to one side. Then you're going to cut it again. Then you just want to cut it into chunks. Always be careful to move your fingers out the way as you're moving the knife. Once you've got nice chunks like that, you're going to place it in your mixing bowl, and then you will do the rest of your courgette. Next step is to prep your Pok Choi. You first want to chop your end off, and you want to chop a bit off at the bottom. Then you want to chop it in half, and then you want to finely shred this. I'll show you how you do that. So you just move your knife one way, you turn it around, and you want to do nice little pieces. Always be careful with the sharp knife. Once you have done your Pok Choi, you want to place it in your mixing bowl with your courgette, and then you'll do the rest of your Pok Choi. Next step, you want to prep your babycorn. You just want to break them apart into your mixing bowl with your Pok Choi and courgette. You're not breaking them too small or too big. So you're just breaking them 3 times. So you do 1, 2, and you add all these vegetables, the steam, when you have fried your chicken in your coconut and your paste. Next step, we're going to switch on the hob. You want to set it to high. And then you're going to place your pan on the ring. Let that just heat up for a minute or 2 before you start frying everything together to make your Thai green curry. First step is to add in your chicken. You want to break it apart. So you're breaking apart your chicken. Just use a wooden spoon. This will take a few minutes to do, so they go nice and brown. Keep breaking them apart using your wooden spoon so they don't stick. You don't have to use chicken. You can do vegetable if you're a vegetarian, or a prawn, or a beef Thai curry. It's up to you. I like chicken, so that's why I'm doing a Thai green curry with chicken. but it's up to you how you want to make it. Next step, you want to add in all your paste mixture, what you have made. Get it all out. And you want to give them a stir. Let them coat into the chicken. You'll be able to smell all the flavours. And don't worry if anything sticks to the bottom. We're going to add in coconut milk to make the sauce in a minute or two. You just want to fry this for a minute or two so all the flavours marinate into the chicken. Next step is to add in all your vegetables to your pan. Give that a good toss in with your chicken and your paste. Do this for a minute or two. Get all the way around the pan. Don't worry about your Pok Choi and Babycorn, because the minute we put the coconut milk in and place the lid on, they will steam up, so they will go nice and soft. So do not worry about adding your vegetables in nearly at the end. And they will also get flavour from our spices. Now you're going to add in some seasoning. I just added some ground black pepper. Now I'm going to add a pinch of salt. Now you want to give that a good stir. Then we will add in the coconut milk, and then we'll just let that reduce and get all the little bits off the bottom. And now we are nice hot sauce, and then you can either serve it with rice, or if you've got any Thai noodles, you can also place them in a bowl and place your chicken and vegetables and sauce over the top. Now you want to add in your coconut milk. Give it a good stir. You'll be able to get everything off the bottom. So you just want to stir it in. Any little bits that have stuck at the bottom, they will come up now. Now you've lowered the heat, you place the lid on and you let that simmer for 10 to 15 minutes. Keep an eye on it while you either make your Thai noodles or rice, and then you serve everything up. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and thank you.